I've lived a life where my bosses used to tell me to do coding for my American and European bosses. The brains behind developing those brands are ours, but the idea remains theirs. That made me wonder why. What differentiates our brains to theirs? Hello everyone, I am Dhami, founder and CEO of Respond Right Education.
Hi, I'm Kavisha, and being an education enthusiast, it was my passion to improve the quality of education, and this served as a motivational catalyst in starting the Respond Right Education program. Decades of research has shown that children who learn EQ skills are more likely to do well in all aspects of life, socially, emotionally, physically, as well as mentally. This includes a child's ability to resolve conflicts, negotiate and communicate with others as well.
I began her journey with Respond Right 1.5 years back. She was just 3.5 at that time. She was about to turn 5 and she was about to complete her level 5 with Respond Right. Initially when they came to class, it was thought that today is a Tuesday, this is the month, and today is your Respond Right class. So now, we just need to tell them that tomorrow is Tuesday, or when they get up, they ask us that is it Tuesday today, because they know they have to go to Respond Right. So she's absolutely excited and delighted to come to class. You walk into a mall, they know Swarovski, they know probably, I don't know, I might not know the brands, but they know it. It's been really awesome.
Respond Right has definitely made a lot of difference to both my daughters actually. It's improved their memory, their focus, they pay attention to details. I find them a little more inquisitive about wanting to know about things which are happening in the world. They want to read the newspaper now, they want to know what's happening.
I have been in the education field for 7 years now. So when I was thrown into a class of 1 to 3-year-olds who came to the class crying and I was doing all these activities with them, I wondered, oh God, what are they going to learn? But after 6 weeks, when the students started responding, the parents were also surprised how is my child, who is just 2 years old, answering all these questions and doing all these things. It was very surprising for me as a teacher as well as the parents. Because it's nothing like, oh, my 2-year-old is going to a class, how pressurizing is that? But this is something they're looking forward to come to class every day because the class is so much fun, all thanks to the teacher. So what we do in our class is, our teachers never use any kind of negative words as feedback. So they are constantly positively influencing the child. So in our class, nothing is wrong at all. Whatever they are saying, it's not like, no, today is not Sunday, no, today is not Monday. Oh, I think today is Monday. So they are always positively reinforcing what a child says. So for the child in our class, they are building their confidence level and they are also believing that nothing is impossible. Anything can happen. If a child colors an elephant pink, it is right because that is their imagination. The world is their oyster and the sky is the limit.
After a few years and after doing a lot of jobs, I came across this course which sounded very different, like a right brain course. I had never heard about it anywhere, that there's something called like right brain schools, right? And I didn't know, so I was inquisitive. So I just came here, and when I joined and when I took the training, it was unbelievable because I also didn't know that it can be so extempore. Secondly, I have been here from level 1. I've seen kids of year 1 till 7 years. So it's been an incredible journey because all of them have been different. Some have been shy, some have been cranky. I've had days like they don't want to do it, from that day to making them sit to do it, dealing with all the levels, different age groups, different children, their moods. And then finally, it felt like a challenge to me that by the end of the last class, they all will be answering and they love me and they remember me as a SHIVANGINI teacher.
They make child think out of the box, which is very important. And overall personality can only be developed when all these things are taken care of. So I think the imagination, the creativity, out of the box thinking, memory, and doing 25 activities in 1 hour session is really commendable.
So it was just last week that when we were traveling and he started seeing some road signs and identifying them. So like I was really amazed and I was not really sure whether this would have been done in their school, so I happened to ask him where he learnt it from, and that was when he told me that it is in Respond Right that they're teaching him all these signs, which is fantastic.
In our classroom, all feelings are accepted. We let the child know that it's normal to be angry instead of just suppressing or dismaying his feelings as something petty. We teach children simple strategies that will allow them to manage their emotions in a socially acceptable manner. We encourage them to express their emotions through conversation, miming, dramatization, as well as through exercise. So along with IQ, when EQ is being developed, children are continuously noticing, reacting, adapting and developing ideas based on their intelligence and emotional experiences, which dramatically improves their quality of life by making them healthier choices and better problem solvers.
Future of humanity are these children moving into imagination, turning their minds inside out to inhabit spaces that have been filled by minds, thoughts, intentionality. The world around us is filled with imaginary things, waiting for our senses to get sharper. And we at Respond Right are here to make them sharper.